Hello and welcome back to Techopolis. We are here in our base. I've done a little bit of changing of things around, experimentation and whatnot since the last episode. So I got rid of that giant block of stone we had. This thing up here that we'd made, the extruder, is generating far more cobblestone than we could possibly ever use in the current settings. But I also moved the resource thing from whatever is this called? What is it called? Resource combiner. From it was over here, trying to get water off that, and I just could not get it to function properly. So what I did is moved it over here, so I can jump up here, and I kind of just put it in its own little pit of water. It's auto filling itself from this source here, so it's kind of taken care of, filling itself with water, which then goes down here into the resource combiner, which has got its own little coal system right here, and it's got just all the random crap we need to make this stuff, and it just combines it up as needed. And I have some of them in here. I got 9 there, and then I got just about everything I need for today's episode already planned out. And then I also expanded this platform out a little bit. I plan on putting tier 2 ores down here. And then I was actually just working on this a little while ago. I built out another platform over on this side to expand out if we need. Probably going to go this way also. But I was trying to spawn some passive mobs, and didn't work out. I never got a passive mob. So I got rid of all the torches at night. I got some zombies to spawn, and I killed a few of those to get rotten flesh. There we go. Getting sleep. All right. So that's that. Got all that done. So let's go ahead and start. What we're going to do today is basic technium. So we had gotten all the way up to here. We made our first ingot. And then now we need to make all this stuff. So let's just go ahead and just jump straight into it. I already have everything kind of distributed out here. So let's just grab everything like so. And start combining all this stuff together. Alright, first things first, we're going to make a ortho-dimensional hyper furnace. So, right here, I guess we have to smelt this in the smelter? I didn't realize that. Okay. So one of those and 8 of these. So let's go over here. Let's take one of these out, drop those in, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea how that works. Let's just leave them in there and see what happens. Drop that in there. All right, so the next thing, the next thing is the squeezer. Actually, let's make this pickaxe, right? We need this pickaxe. That'll let us move some of these ores we got up here. Let's look in the little list here. So that's that. Let's make the solar panel. This will let us get a little bit more power for that power that we got going on over there. See, let's make the squeezer. The squeezer will let us get some resources from a certain tree. We have to go buy that tree. We'll do that here in a second. And then, let's see, item, advanced item frame. I mean, advanced item recycler. So let's make one of those. Then we need to make a scrap box, which requires scrap, right? We don't have any scrap right now, so we'll have to figure that out shortly. And then we can make a mob absorber. This is a kind of a mob farm, but you have to have passive mobs in your thing over there, and we don't have those yet. I did go over there, and there's some pigs like right around in that area, but I just couldn't figure out how to get them back over here without them falling off. So let's go ahead, and we got to buy for these saplings, we need to buy... Actually, we'll wait on that. We're going to buy the next 4 ores here in just a second. So what are we at here? We need... We got all this done. Look at that. Alright, let's go over here. I didn't do exactly what I wanted. What is this supposed to do? Jumbo smelting. Jumbo furnace. Alright, let's take all this out because that didn't seem to work out the way. Oh, those are seared heaters. Those are not seared. Alright, let's make some seared heaters then. I thought those were something else. Alright. Seared. Sure. There we go. I have a bunch of these over here. Let's just grab some of those. I made a bunch of them. So we needed 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's throw those in there. That should do something useful. Hopefully. Alright, let's drop this cobblestone off out of here. So we got an advanced item recycler. So let's put this down like right here. So this thing recycles things, and then we get scrap. We need scrap from it, so I think it recycles cobblestone. So let's just drop cobblestone in there, see what happens. There we go, scrap. 2 scrap, we need 4, so this might not take that long. There we go, we got 4, perfect. What I did is I already planned out I was going to need 2 of these things. So there's a second advanced item scrapper, and then now we're going to make a scrap box, which is that 4 scrap plus the advanced one we just made. There we go. Take the scrap box, let's put it like right there. Requires power, but apparently you take the scrap and you put the scrap in there. Like so. And magically it becomes something, or does something. At a very low rate. Alright, I don't know what it's supposed to make. I think it maybe these coins. Yeah, we didn't get anything out of that. Let's grab some of that. Power up that thing. Got 5 more. It's kind of like gambling, right? You're just throwing items away. Yep. There we go. Nothing. Alright, we'll let this just simmer around for a little bit and see where that ends up. Alright. Now, tree absorber. So what we need to do is we need to make a different tree. We're going to put this one like right here. I'll probably move it later, but let's go here and tree absorber, where to go? Right here. So if we click on this, we can see we need this mithril sapling. So this one, let's go ahead and click to view that one. So this is a little bit bigger than the other tree. So we need to plant these mithril saplings we just bought and see if we can get anything out of them. All right, so let's do that. We'll have to harvest these items. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can we, oh, there we go. Come on. These ones take a long time to grow. For sure. All right, they're apparently just not going to grow. I don't know, maybe they require a different type of dirt or something, but I've been doing this for a little bit and nothing's happening. So let me try big grass. No, that doesn't seem to do anything to these things. All right, I'll just let them sit. Maybe they have to do it on their own. All right, so we got the scrap box. We got a bunch more scrap now. Let's throw 64 scrap in there. and we'll come back and check on that in a little bit. See what we get out of there. Got that done. So I want to go ahead and kind of get into the tier 2 now. So we have the ability to make tier 2 miners. So let's go ahead and make 4 of those. So tier 2 miner. There we go. We got 4 of them. Now we need to buy iron, cinnabar, nickel, and aluminum. So we can go over here. So here's cinnabar. Where's this at? One of these. So cinnabar. Another one of these. We're going to buy hematite, which is iron. We're going to buy bauxite, which is another one. And we're going to buy limonite. I guess that's what it's called, limonite. All right, so this I guess is a 3x3, same kind of concept. I would just go down there. Don't need to sleep. All right, so 1, 2, 3. We'll just put them right down here. I'll deal with sorting them out later. And I did not bring any stepping stone box bricks. All right, we're back down here. Let's go ahead and make a little stepping stone to get up here. Let's grab our miner, drop that down, and it's already working. So we'll let that work while we make another one. So this one's going to be nickel. Let's just leave one space in between and put a torch there just in case. I don't know. I didn't get very many mob spawns inside this area near the base, but I have no idea what the requirements and rules are. All right, so let's put that there, that there. So we're gonna do aluminum now. Easy enough. These ores look pretty cool too. Not your standard ores. There we go, and we'll do another little stone staircase. Pop another one there. Put a torch on top. Torch back there. And iron. So this is going to unlock quite a bit of stuff for us, right? Iron and redstone really have been one of the limiting factors to automating stuff. So this is going to be a fantastic grade for us. All right, and our last miner right there, and I'll put a torch on top just in case. There we go. So let's go back to the first one. Should have already collected something. So we get cinnabar clusters. All right. We get nickel cluster. And we get aluminum cluster. And an iron cluster. Perfect. Now, what does it want us to do with this stuff? So it's gonna, we get it in the miner. We can put an arc furnace, crusher, scrapper, foundry. We put it in the foundry. So iron will become interesting. It'll become 3 nuggets of iron and 3 nuggets of nickel. If we put it in the pulverizer, it'll give us iron dust. Entry, what? Oh, maybe this, I don't know, that's confusing. All right, let's just grab a little bit more of this and we'll head back up to the top. We'll just let this go. I'm going to have to build some drawers and stuff to auto-collect this, and I'm probably going to pipe it all up to the top, and we're going to move all the mining stuff down here and all the machines up here. I think that is probably what I'm going to end up doing, but who knows? Who knows what this is going to entail. All right, so let's go over here to the pulverizer. And let's just drop them all in there. All right, and while we're waiting on that to do its job, let's go up here. I think we still have this basic solar panel, right? So one of the issues we've been having with this pre-built stuff they give us is that there's not enough power coming out of this stuff. So there we go. I think it's added to it. I don't know. There's no like I don't think there's any. Yeah, wait. Oh. Interesting. I don't think it is added to it. Maybe if we put it right here, we can't make these cables yet, so can we? Really? Oh, this one right here. All right. Yeah, they really all right, so let's see here. What do we need to make a basic universal cable? Basic universal cable. We need steel and redstone. Alright, so we're actually really close to that, so I guess we'll have to wait. Of course this thing can't handle anything. It doesn't function right, I don't feel like. I feel like when it's power starved, it's just trying and trying and trying, and it's not actually doing things right. So let's just throw all these in here and see what happens. Typically we'd want to crush them up, I guess, first. What are we doing? That's copper. Let's put a few copper in here to try to finish that one out. There we go. Let that stew for just a minute. It's probably going to alloy up and all kinds of stuff, so that's going to be a little bit of a pain, but we'll try. There's iron. Let's see if we can get. There's the copper. Those should get steamed down. So we got Invar made, I guess. Nickel. There's the copper. So let's finish that ingot there. Destabilized redstone. So that's not what we wanted. There's nickel. Let's go ahead and make a nickel ingot. Aluminum. We can make one of those. I don't think I can make anything out of that one yet. So we can make 2 aluminum. Yeah, we're gonna have to really focus on how we do this from now on. This is 6 ingots. Try to get some of this stuff out of here. I don't know what all the alloys are. Alright, that's a lot of 10. There's some Invar. Let's go ahead and make those. So we should be able to start grabbing this stuff. I don't think we have them all unlocked yet. So let's go back down real quick and grab some more iron. And redstone. I don't really care about the other one right now. We're just trying to unlock the quest, right? So what are we supposed to do with this one? Pulverizer? Alright, pulverizer it is. Hopefully it has power now. It's got a little bit of power, so let's put like a few of them in there. Alright, let's get that one out. Let's just get all of that out. Alright, let's look at the quest here. There we go. Get all those tech bucks. So we need an iron ingot, redstone block, and what does a crafting calculator require? Pretty much one of each. What is black dye? Where on earth are we getting black dye? Squeezer? I don't have ink sacs. I think that one's gonna be one we're gonna, yeah, we don't, since we don't have the mob farm up, so we can't do that. So let's do a use on this. If we melt it, we get molten iron. Iron and nickel. Do we have any nickel in here? Because that's what's going to cause issues. There we go. Let's turn that off. 2 nickels. Let's get these out of here. Otherwise they'll turn into Invar again. There we go. So let's just drop all those in there. There we go. We got 63 redstone out of those. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this. Make a redstone block. Knock that quest out. Oh, I can cast out the redstone, this right here, as a block. That makes more sense. Alright, let's get some lava on this. Get 2 more. I need to get like some kind of automated lava production here. Alright, nickel. Alright, let's start casting out this tin real quick. There's iron. Let's get all of that out. So what is that? Copper, redstone, and then we'll go into the tin right there. And we need 1 more of those to turn that tin into an even number. I don't think there's enough iron to make that an even number, but that's fine. Alright, so let's grab our 8 iron. Works out perfectly. Alright, so I don't think we can make this other thing right now. So we can't make that, but we're done with most of these alloys, right? So we know how to make all those. Now we're into the metal press area, so I think we'll have to plan a little bit on that. We can do some of these right here, like a metal bucket, stuff like that, because those are pretty trivial. So like this, metal bucket. Yeah, fluid pump, that's something I actually needed, but we need a metal press for that. I was trying to get the fluid out of the coke oven, but I could not. So that was annoying. All right, piston. I think we can make one of those, right? Like so. Somehow we don't have... I feel like I go through so many resources and I don't even notice it. Let's make this into that. Don't remember. Must be a custom recipe. I don't remember redstone being a part of a piston, but I could be wrong. All right, redstone block. Oh, that's a redstone thing. Or is it this one? Engineering block. And I don't have those. So it wants us to build a crusher, a metal press, and all this stuff. So we're going to need a little bit of room for all that. And some farming, I think. Oh, we got Invar. Turns lava into power. Okay. Interesting. Is there a way to generate lava? Oh, blast brick. That's another thing we'll have to do. That's a blast furnace. I think we'll save all that for next episode. There's a lot of little farming we're gonna need to do. What's this one? casting table, molten, so copper and nickel will give us constant. What do we got in here? We got copper and nickel. Just not enough of it. There we go. That worked out. That's just gonna sit there churning forever. But yeah, so there we go. We got a little bit further in you know, production here, right? We're able to get to the next tier, get all that worked out. It's gonna be a little bit of offline farming required to get to the next stage, right? So I'm gonna need a large surplus of iron and it looks like nickel and the other ones to make all the sub alloys and stuff like that. So we're going to try to get that going. I don't know how far we can get automating any of this stuff yet, because that would be ideal. But I think I'm going to have to build a bigger fat little smelter thing out there to be able to hold more. I'm going to have to figure out if there's a way that I can generate lava. Because if I can generate lava, I can do a lot of things without having to run buckets of lava around. And that's that's kind of one of the short sights right now. But yeah, I think this is going all right. So thank you very much for watching and have a fantastic day.